Alright, hello there, it's me again, Ben. I'm here today to show you some forest escapes and the Door of Time skip, and all of this is really easy. So as you can see, I'm obviously not starting as a child. I've done a whole lot of stuff in this game, done a whole lot of glitches already. And we're gonna eat some tools. No, I can still show you the main forest escape glitches. So let's do this. The first one I'm going to show you is Aquascape. This requires your sword and to have Navi whining at you. Okay, so the sequence to get there is you take the first right, then you take the left, and then you take the right. So the principle behind this glitch is that Navi stops physics from happening, specifically in water. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump onto that ledge there, this guy here, and we're going to get up once we have Navi on top C. We're going to press B twice, because that'll knock us off the ledge, and spam up C. What that's going to do is we're going to get knocked off the ledge, and as we're going, Navi's going to show up, and you'll see what that looks like. Important thing to remember while you're doing this glitch is you cannot align yourself using up C, because if you do, what's going to happen? You're going to waste Navi, and you need Navi for this. Doesn't matter where on the thing you land, you just need to be on it and not over that green part. So you go up, press B twice, and then spam C. Wait for yourself to fall to the bottom. This is terrible positioning, but I can probably still make it. And press A or up C when you're here. And then just swim like heck towards the hole, and you've escaped the forest. Yeah, all you need for that is the sword. You don't even need to get the shield. And Bob is your uncle. Okay, we're back in Kokiri Forest. This next glitch requires the sword and shield, not that shield. The sword and shield. This glitch functions differently if you have or have not gotten Zelda's Lullaby. If you've not gotten Zelda's Lullaby, and you haven't escaped the forest yet, you can just sort of run into this corner. If you have gotten Zelda's Lullaby, which of course I have, at this juncture, you need to walk really slowly, put your controller into something called ESS position, which is a fancy way of saying just walk really gently into this corner. Next, you're going to press up C to aim yourself, and you're going to want to align it so that the sword button is sort of just like on that raised green section. I know it's kind of blurry on here, that's because I'm using a PAL 640 by 480 N64. This is all legit. When you're in this position, press R, press B, and then press A quickly. Alright, I didn't even press B before I pressed A. Okay, so you see I got ISG that time, but I wasn't far enough into the corner / my timing wasn't good enough. You need to do this in one slash, so that the first slash you do is the slash that pushes you backwards. And I'm pretty sure you can't do this with your sword out, that you need to do the positioning with it in, but we'll see about that. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and put my sword away. Again, this is much easier if you don't yet have Zelda's Lullaby. This is not a difficult trick though, this just takes a little bit of practice. Okay, there we go. So you hold the stick. So once you get here, you want to hold the stick in the direction of the exit. Press B, and you're going to be in this kind of domey area. What you want to do is you want to walk carefully in this direction, face him, and walk towards him, and to the right. That way he's going to fall right through the floor, and it's just gone. So you can leave happily. There are other ways to leave the forest, but other ways even swordless. But for our purposes, I'm not going to go through those because they are a pain in the butt. Just go to zeldaspeedruns.com if you want to learn about those. I am not going to teach them. You may be wondering why my screen is on fire. Well, this is a PAL N64 going to an HD screen. So yeah. Alright, so while we're here, here's what we're going to do. Go up to this wall and press Z twice. Hold Z and just side hop all the way up. once you're up against that wall, you've got the angle correct so that you're never going to fall off. And you can just jump off to get the rupees. And you can do that a total of 3 times for a total of 60 rupees. So I want to stress that all you need for this glitch is the Kokiri sword. At least for this version. There's even a version of this where you don't need any items whatsoever. All you need is the Kokiri sword. You'll notice that I have none of the spiritual stones. None of the spiritual stones. I don't even have the Song of Time. And we're still going to become an adult. Alright, so the setup for this glitch is as follows. There's a lot of people who do crazy stuff like aligning with this wall. And like, I can't remember, you do like this, and you do that, and you do one of these, one of these. You don't need to do any of that. This glitch is way, way simpler than anybody makes it out to be. All you need to do is get up against this wall, press Z twice, and flick the stick around. Do a backflip, and align so that your B button and A button are sort of like just in between this part of the wall right here. There we go, sort of like right there. Next you're going to do the notorious back roll and side hop. On an N64 controller, what you want to do is sort of just slightly tilt the stick towards the ridge on the bottom left, and that will put you in a good position for this combo. On a GameCube controller, that is not the positioning at all. I highly recommend, if you're learning this glitch, not doing it on GameCube. Find an N64, and that is because the N64 version moves slower, and the controller is a lot easier to work with. It's a lot less sensitive. So what you're going to do is you're going to tilt the stick slightly back so that the A button does not say jump. Just slightly back. You're going to do a side roll, and then tilt it all the way back so that you do a jump, but not like that. So side roll, and then jump, side jump. So you want to just keep doing this until you get it so that you're not jumping to the side or forwards, and you're jumping like straight backwards, like that. So if you do that enough times, you're just going to fall out of bounds. So we have phase 1 of the glitch, which is getting out of bounds. Phase 2 of this glitch is actually making it to the other side. As you're doing this, you're going to start falling out of bounds more consistently, and you're going to want to start pause buffering. Now this is just pressing and releasing pause to advance frames. It's not at all scary or difficult. So you'll come to learn, wow, actually I wanted to fail this a lot more times before I actually got it. You're going to come to learn when you're going to succeed or not succeed, so you'll know when to pause buffer or not. Well, I guess I'll use this as a success, or maybe I'm not on the right frame, and we'll see. Well, once you do clip through the wall like this, if you land on this frame, or it might be the next frame, you're going to want to hold up on the stick, unpause, and then spam B. See, I was 1 frame off, but in my opinion, better to be safe than sorry, especially if you're new to this trick, because eventually it won't be that hard to do a side roll and side hop, and it'll be a lot more annoying if you fall off into the out of bounds, the window of opportunity, rather than being early and just landing here, especially if you're early in the game, because if you're doing this at the very start, you only have 3 hearts and you don't have any bottles, so you're likely to game over a lot. You lose a whole heart when you fall out of bounds. So we go backwards this way, and a side hop. Now you can see here, clearly I moved forwards a little bit, so I just want to unpause and get out. Geez, I'm doing too well on this trick. So, if you think you're on the first frame of this, there's a 2-frame window for this trick, both of which are with you on this door. Now, once you're completely off screen, if you're on the first frame, you want to hold left on the stick and pause buffer a frame. The key is you don't really know when that frame is passed. So I pause like a couple times, and then I hold forwards on the stick, unpause, and spam B. Alright, still too early. You can see here, again, I moved forwards rather than backwards, so the trick doesn't work. So I'm pretty confident that I'm on the first frame here. So I'm going to pause buffer a little bit, and I'm holding the stick to the left now, and not back left. Alright, and if you wait too long, you're going to get to the frame where it zooms out and you can see Link again. And if you get to that frame, yep, see this frame here, even if I spam B, I'm not going to make it. So again, a lot of times when I see the wall, I just like to go for it with the forwards B. The reason for the jump slash at the end, I should say, is... Oh, I have glass in my hand. The reason for the jump slash at the end is because doing a jump slash gives you forwards momentum when you're in the air. Alright, once you get up there, it's going to start moving really fast and you're going to be really excited. What you're going to see is basically just you not falling out of bounds. And what you're going to do at that point is you're going to hold on to Z, never let go of Z throughout the whole trick. Even while you're pause buffering, you have to keep holding Z. You're going to hold on to Z and... Oh, hello, I let go of Z. And you're going to side hop. Just keep on side hopping until you get past this wall and you come into bounds. And if it's your first time, you'll activate the Master Sword clip scene. Once you're here, even as an adult, the Door of Time is still going to be here. The options are reverse door time skip, which you can look up at zeldaspeedruns.com. You can do the Prelude of Light. You can do the Prelude of Light, or you can do what's called a save warp. So once you become an adult, you save, and then you hit the reset button on your console, and you will be at the front of the Temple of Time at that warp strip back there. You've done the Door of Time skip, you're an adult now, but you want to become a child again. What you're going to need for this trick to get through the Door of Time as an adult is your friend and mine, the hover boots, and the big orange sword or the giant's knife. The giant's knife can be broken. You don't need the full thing. So you want to strap on the hover boots. Oh, they're set up for this. Press Z up against this wall twice, walk backwards, not a backflip, side hop, and then side roll, neutral roll. The way to do that is, if you don't know, is you are holding Z, you press A and release Z, and then you press Z again, and that's the neutral roll. So you want to slash 3 times and then do a side hop. And you've done it. Okay, bye.